Hello. Now this is just a small addendum that I'm going to stick at the very beginning of the video that you're going to watch now. Basically, I had sound issues. I was tweaking my video settings and my audio went wrong. So I did an entire session and a monster session at that. And afterwards in editing, I realized that there was no sounds of vehicles. You can only ever hear me speak in this particular long video, which is going to be this video and the next one. So I'm going to put the same warning in front of that one. I'm not going to re-record because it doesn't ruin it, but what I am going to do, normally I use my catchwords, which is my way of telling myself when I am editing that I need to do a time lapse. I'm not going to do that. You're not going to catch my things. Basically, if I'm not speaking on these 2 episodes, I'm going to time lapse it because there's no background noise and it's odd. It really is. Now, obviously, I'm addressing that and I've looked at my sound settings again now once I've realised that there is a problem. And obviously everything's going to be hunky-dory, but say the quality of everything else apart from that is absolutely spot on. So anyway, I'm going to keep my waffling to the minimum. Just a little warning, I hope you enjoy the content still. It's there's a lot goes on in this episode, so I didn't want to re-record because in my experience, when you re-record, things never work exactly the same. And if you're pleased with an episode, then I think you should run with it. So please enjoy these next couple of episodes. Thank you for listening. Hello and welcome back. Right, we have got some silage to put in this, and we've got to be careful now. I'm so used to charging across this field. I do remember. So it was only yesterday. I did yesterday's last episode. I wanted to get on this. This is my most intriguing Let's Play. Yeah, where we've done things different than I normally would, and I'm enjoying it. I'm not enjoying the trees keep appearing though. That definitely is not so good. Yes, I looked in editing at yesterday's episode. It was a monster. It was absolutely humongous. I don't think I've ever. Now, can I sneak through there without damaging the? Oh, that is tight. Yeah, I can't wait till we redo this. I'm looking forward to getting the harvest done. This is all to afford a harvester. Reminds me, I know I will have looked, but I cannot for the life of me remember what dropped. That's right. I'm really tempted with that Stara. I am. It's a decent tractor for that kind of range. It really is. I'm trying to think, is it a range we need though? Yeah, we don't just need any old tractor doing. I don't mean that nasty. The Star is good, but we have quite a few. Our little Zetas of the 8 to 1 horsepower range, which is a very similar range. Yes, it's slightly bigger, but it doesn't help us with much of our equipment. And we've got to, it's harvester. Got to be, I think, a little bit firm and quite sure of what we want and stick to our guns. Otherwise, we are going to lose ground. All right, so first job, let's fill this up. It's only, I'm trying to think, shall I time lapse? It's hardly worth it. We just need to do like 3 runs down there. This is where a bigger trailer definitely would come in handy though. Yeah, I missed the 70 tonners. They would have done that in one hit. So that is definitely something we need, but not before harvester. Yeah, I'm hoping the oat harvest literally does. I'd say animals are my next concern. So we need to not only buy the animals, but the square of land, which I think will be 6 next door. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming for. Right. Now you were doing well. Trying to get better at swivel axles. It is definitely an art. I think it's like anything, it is practice makes perfect. I suppose I think Frithgar said that once because he actually is or was in the agricultural business. He really did before becoming a content creator. He lived the life. It really was a tractor driver, and he said it really is practice. And yeah, from someone who really knows that, I'd definitely take that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this session. I'm hoping to get us on to harvest time, so it's literally a matter of feeding the. Yeah, it probably is a matter of feeding a lot. Oh, man, you know, we can't really thinking about it. Now, let's see if we can. Nice one. I'll do. Yeah, we can only get in what we've got to process today. So really, yeah, it is a matter of speeding time up through today. I just let me just check. We did the liming, and that, yeah, we did. I'm just thinking, oh, weeding. Now that is a point. Yeah, and I knew about the needs rolling. Oh, no weed. Excellent. Doesn't mean to say it won't come, but let's have a look. No, just needs rolling. Fantastic. I do love that. I don't know why sometimes weed grows and sometimes it doesn't. Is it because you destroy the weeds as they grow? Oh, no, because I don't understand it. Oh, I'd forgotten we got the Treffler. Of course we have. Yeah. Oh, well, we didn't need it and it's not grown. That is strange. Yeah, I don't understand weeds. I really don't. They are very random. I do agree with Mr. Steely P on that. He switches his off. I don't. I want to have everything, the full experience as it would be, as close to real life as possible. Only, obviously, we know this is Giant's world, so yeah, it follows a different set of rules to the real life. We all know that, definitely. Oh, I must remember to take that stone thing back as well. Now then, oh yeah, let's have a check. I'm not sure. I think we did the. No, there is some digester in there. I remember. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Yes, it was a monster session. I have done all my episodes, and I was this morning. I wanted to do an episode on something, and this is the one I was drawn to. So yeah, this is. I have wanted to come on this. Yeah, I'm quite itching to see what actually happens going forwards. Get to a certain point with it, and then I just lose it. Yes, I must admit, the next project I'm really looking forward to is reshaping. Yeah, it's going for the design of our yard at the bottom of the fields. Yeah, I'd made the mistake. I was rushing that last time, and I literally just used the existing fields to do all the sowing and that. And then afterwards, I thought, no, you've not followed your own plans. Right, I think there's one more after this. Yeah, and then yeah, there is nothing else to do. Yeah, there is a little bit. It's hardly worth doing, but every little helps. We are saving up for a harvester. Oh, do you know? Right, I may as well fill up as well while we're passing. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to look at the little Zetas actually. I did one of them. Let's have a quick look. It's all jobs that need doing. Yeah, I've run out of fuel way too many times in FS22. Something I never did in FS19. Very strange. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll send all. Yeah, I'm gonna grab. I know another one of the Zetas is equally gonna be out of fuel pretty much. Let's have a look. Yeah, in fact, let's have a look. Yeah, these are all little jobs that need doing for. Yeah, in fact, let's have a look at you. You
should be the one that's done. Oh no, you're not. Must have reused a lot more fuel. Wow. Okay. We won't look at where these go because I have a sneaky feeling they're going to go straight across the field because that's just the way they roll. Right, so. And you. And then let's very quickly sneak down to the aggro star and pretend we can't see them rolling across. Oh my life. Why are you all blocked? Oh, what have you done? Or is it that they really are blocked? Maybe. It would be nice when you send them on a simple job if they could just follow the things. Seriously, how can you get blocked from that? See, all you have to do is roll across the field as you workers can. I don't know. Can never. Target's unreachable. No, it's perfectly reachable for anybody with any ounce of common sense. Yeah, very, very clever. Now, I can agree that it is unreachable, but only because you chose the stupidest path possible. In fact, you could even sneak past that. There was absolutely no excuse for anybody but an absolute plonker. Which, of course, as I said in an episode a couple of episodes ago, they go from being sublimely perfect with their lines to absolute wallies in usually the same minute, as evidenced by what we've just seen. Yeah, they are absolute crazy good sometimes, and absolute. Oh my love, the other one's sitting down there. Why I don't understand why you went wrong. What is your problem? Oh, you probably can't see past your thing. They sometimes think it's an object. Right. Well, this rain should wash away the lime. Yeah, we need to get these all done. It is true. It is one of those. Do you know? I'm sick to death of workers that waste your money just sitting on the edge of things for hours on end. Right, you're done. Just grab the one that's got a worker in it. You fired? Sponger. Oh dear. Yeah, no, that it wouldn't. Yeah, I had to get it over and done with. And so, oh, seriously? Why are you? Oh no, no. That's yeah. We'll pretend we can't see them doing that, but hey ho, we'll get this last job done for the day. Yeah. Oh, why have I got lights on? Oh, did the worker switch that on? It's nice. Yeah, I've got the mod to do that because we all know workers and lights don't mix very well. Now then, if we don't look, does that mean that we don't know that they did that? No, we all know, don't we? They are terrorists for going across the field. Right. Thank you. Right. Oh, they are switching the lights on. That is brilliant. It's nice to see that mod working because it wasn't always, yeah, it didn't always work terribly well. Right, let's shift them all out of the way. Yeah, I must remember I've got quite a lot of fertilizer down there, very little lime. I cannot believe how we were going through lime yesterday. I've never ever seen that level of lime use. It was phenomenal. Right. Yeah, in fact, why am I using a slow tractor when we have our super duper fast tractor here? Does seem a little bit silly. Yeah, we were very close on the seeds. Mind you, they are monster fields. Yeah, I mean, even No Man's Land, I did go big on that one, but now then, when did I leave the tray up top? No doubt I've actually finished. Can't remember. Right, I think, yeah, all we've got to do left. Oh, I didn't fill. Do you know? Half a job, Bob. Yes, I am keeping my eyes firmly fixed on comments because I have asked for your input, and it would be nice to know if there's anybody got any ideas for building the yard. Now then, let's. No, we need to go that way. Yeah, we do. And then we need to keep it steady. Let's have a go. That's it, steady, keep it steady. See, you can do it occasionally. Excellent. That was exactly as planned for once. Apart from I nearly took the tractor out. Right, we'll fuel up once we've taken this down. Yeah, I think there was a little bit left to grab on. I'm sure we did have one. Yeah, I've got to get into the habit of using this as our main run around with it being so fast. Trouble is, never really. I mean, the others they're not as fast as this. This is obviously renowned for its speed, but yeah, most of the others are 26 miles an hour. It's not slow. Yeah, it's only the Zetas that are a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't want to run across the map with one of the little Zetas. They are a bit slow as runarounds. Right, should be the last of it. Now then, can we put the traveller up? I think we can actually. Yeah, 16 tons. Excellent. Right, we should fill up. Grab the traveller. Oh, that's a point. I haven't. Oh, I have. Yeah, the toolbox is down there, and I am not risking going down there whilst we've got oats. Yeah, it'll have to wait. Shame, but it will have to wait. There we go. Another job done. And hopefully we won't maroon ourselves. Yeah, that needs repair, and I'm sure it does. Yeah, it was a second hand, a good buy that was. I do like the Travelers. I've not had the one in absolutely ages. I do love the sales. I think it's absolutely that's that and straps are one of the two things that I am really pleased. There were a lot of I don't know how everybody else feels moves from FS19 to 22 that I am very disappointed with. Obviously, all of the major issues that we still have now with updates and that the game gets more and more broken, all of that. But yeah, straps, I can't dwell just upon the fails. There are some things that I do love the new build mode. I, it's not perfect, but it is definitely a step in the right direction from what we had before. I don't like the way when you're placing something that you really need to be able to see from all sides. There should be a way of half pinning something so you can spin around and see how close it is to something else. That's the one thing I've noticed myself as you are in build mode. There's something missing about that now that I'm going the wrong way. Come on, practice makes perfect. Yeah, but you do need to get your angles right to begin with without clipping something. No, yeah, I'm too close to that actually. Right, that'll do actually. All right, smashing. That is all we can do for now. We've done all that we can. I'm sorry, little Zeta, and sorry, little Star. Yeah, we shall say no. We shall. Right. We have done everything unless weeds appear. But can never ever work out what causes that random glitch of it stopping when you change the time, and it is random. Yeah, I did a map and started a nuclear let's play on um, the map by the Lords. Now let's see. No, needs rolling still. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Right. That's a monster harvest. Now, is this one of those where it says it's, yeah, I was afraid of that. They have this habit of the options are, and some of them you can't turn down. Yeah, so it lies a bit. So that's the lowest, so it could knock it down. Oh, yeah, we need a standard one at least. Now then, can we knock this down? This is what I'm afraid of because it is this is more than a starting harvester. This would have a big header. But it's if we could knock the options down. We did say no loans. Or did we? I can't remember on this one. This is the one. Yeah, that is the least. And if I was going to do it, then I would want to go bigger. As in I'd want to upgrade the engine. So, wow, that's just the standard though. Oh, that's a real shame. We're going to lose a harvester because it lied. Yeah, because I can't have the options without. That is a real shame. Ooh, hang on a minute though. Hang on a minute. Not necessarily. Don't be so quick to give in. It would be, if we were to have one harvester, it would be nice to have a really decent one, and that is a bit of a beast. It is. We could go for the big, big header, which also we equally need to save up for. So that would be this, you see, and this is what I was talking about. Sometimes you go for options and it's a compromise when sometimes you've just got to have a bit of faith and see where things go. Now then we need to open that up. I don't think we've got a lot though, but oh, that's the point. Turning round's going to be fun now, isn't it? Because I am not reversed in that all that way. Besides giving you all a huge laugh. Oh dear. Oh, more in it than I thought. Yeah, let's have a look. Actually, yeah, let's be sensible. By the time I've done this, it'll have probably emptied out. Wait, more than I thought. You do stand a fighting chance. That is, I don't know what the price is like now, and I'm not going to look. Yeah, there's some things I do save up for, especially grains and things like that. If we're selling a product, I will save literally. I have started to do that in FS19. Imagine you don't see great demands anymore, do you? Not you used to do. In fact, a lot of the messages, I was saying this earlier, it's not all courseplay either. A lot of the messages are suppressed and not working correctly. That is something I do know. I've noticed it very heavily. How about, oh, I've done it again. I've done it again. Grazing the wall. Let's pull out a little bit more first. Yeah, this fits on this map. I actually bought this no, I didn't. I bought the TLX 48 footer, which is equally as long. I had to get rid of it on my Greenlands because it's really was not suited to. I'm not sure whether that's enough. Now then, I think we'll have got rid of all of our stones, won't we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, and we did definitely put the last bit in, so. Right. Well, we give it our best shot. We shall have a look, but I'm almost sneakily sure that we can't. The only bad thing is, because you've got to pay for the options, we all know that if you've got to pay for options, you want to get it out of the way and go for the best option. Because if I buy the weakest engine, I've then got to spend another 80 grand to upgrade it a second time, which then makes it somewhat, yeah, 172 is the cheapest. That's without the rear hitch. Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is. We did all that we can. Or did we? Yeah, but it involves spending money, and it's all right. I know what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting grabbing a few trees up too, because we're close. But is there anything else we can do? Right, what we can do is that is a point. Yeah, yeah, we've got 124 tons of silage, haven't we? Yeah, I suppose we can. we've got a chance, a fighting chance to do something about this. If we feed this through the day, I'm going to time lapse this because this, as we know, we've just seen this. It does take a while to spin that around a little. Right, let's have a look at this. I think we can actually just about do it, can't we? I know we've got a. It's basically what is that? 406. Still a big beast. We'll do it before it disappears. Yeah, that's my biggest worry. Right, I think we'll speed time up. Yeah, we're going to try and feed this as much as possible. So we're going to watch the hopper. I know if we do this at 120, you can almost see the hopper go down. So we're going to watch this very brief. In fact, yeah, let's do it double. You can really see it go down, and then we'll literally. Yeah, I want to feed this through the day so that we've got as much down. Wow, it's not much difference between 120 and 240. Funnily enough, mind you, in some ways I'm being silly because yeah, we're going to get rid of just enough, just as much if we do it throughout the day. Let's put what we've got in now, and we'll feed it and let it do this just by sleeping through till tomorrow. We've got the harvester. That is the number one thing. We'll do this now. Then I think is it July. It is July oats. So we've got 2 more months. Hopefully we can afford the header. That would be nice. Yeah, we'll go and fill up though. That's the one thing we will do. So at least we can hit the ground running in the morning. That's my idea. Yeah. No, I'm not going to a time. It's not for one set. We will tomorrow again, definitely. Yeah, as we feed it, we've got to keep topping this up. Yeah, this is all the work we did. Obviously, all that grass cutting is all being converted into silage, and that is our business. So yeah, until we've got our next oats, yeah, this is our us cashing in on what we've already done. And yeah, it is the limitation. Imagine, as I think I said that a couple of sessions ago, it's not really a limitation. It's always been like that, truthfully, where the BGA is the not the slow point, but it obviously can only press so much at once. So yeah, it's a patience game. It really is. It's just a matter of us methodically cracking on with our business model. The only way the thing I do want to really do is definitely get one of the 70 tonners. I would love to do this in not 4 journeys, but one and a bit, or even the 70 tons I do. To be honest, 70 tons a day out of 75 is yeah. Again, it's about punching cleverly rather than. But as I say, sometimes you've got to work hard at the beginning to make these things, and sometimes sacrifices need to be made, like we're doing now, where yeah, you've got to save up for something else. Something else comes top priority, and you've got to make do with what you had before. Yeah, and upgrade in time when you can afford it, and it is one of the topmost priorities. I would say probably slightly more than the animals, in so much as it's yeah, right, yeah. We've fed that as much as we can. Let's sleep till morning. We'll do the digestate when we've done as much of this till July morning as possible, and we'll then see what header we can afford. I don't know whether to lease for testing purposes to see how big we can go. I know that I'm sure that can do the 13.7. Wow. Let's get that dumped in and we'll go and yeah, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to rinse and repeat this again. It's growing nasty now, the oats. Should be ready for next month. Yeah, we did actually plant. It was 2 windows, weren't there, I think, if I remember rightly. Oats, yeah, March and April, and we did plant in March, so we should get the earlier window. Should. Smashing, that was a bit. Ooh, I was going to say that was a bit better, but then you had to go and spin too far. Right, so I'm going to say my words. We are going to do that. Rinse and repeat that again. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, pretty much as full as it gets. So one final sleeve. That looks pretty golden to me. Absolutely amazing. Right, ready to harvest. Fantastic. Right, we'll send this. I'm going to feed this. Yeah, we're not going to forget that say this is the daily task. So I'm going to go into a brief time lapse whilst we fill this. And I am going to literally, yeah, yeah, we shall send that down. I know he's going to go across the fields, but unfortunately I cannot do anything about that. Yes. Let's grab you. No, you're not in the right place. No, he'll complain. I don't want to waste much time. Oh, we need to turn time down. We do not need to waste any of today. No, this is a massive harvest. It really is. And we have one harvester. Yeah, and a 20-ton trailer. So I'm going to see if we can afford to upgrade because, yeah, that will be a bit monstrous. I'm not sure. Yeah, the other thing we need to do is increase the size of the storage in the harvester if we can afford that and the header. The headers are expensive, they're the big ones. So I'd say I'm thinking of leasing. I am also thinking of doing a trick, which I hope you support me in. I'm not a massive fan of cheating, but I think everyone recognizes the fact that in real life, if you went to a shop like this shop and you said, what was the maximum size of the header that this engine size could do, the shop's going to find out and tell you. Unfortunately, in Farming Simulator, we don't have any way of doing that. So what I'm thinking of doing is leasing the headers to manually know what they are, and then when I've got the wrong, basically give myself the money back because yeah, it isn't really fair, is it? We know that in real life we could just ask. In this, we can't do that. And there isn't. It's one thing that has always surprised me somewhat. Obviously, a feature that would let you know the engine range on the header, because I would imagine its engine size, horsepower, is the requirements, I would have thought. So I would have thought it was not that difficult to do, but it's never been done. It really, I mean, I've always thought this, the Giant's help system is almost non-existent. Yeah, it is almost. As I say, this game's got a very steep learning curve, and if it weren't for the fantastic content creators that actually produce content to show you sort of things like that. Now then, do we? Yeah, no, we do. We have got to run this up. I've had to put the manual gear change again. That's yet another thing that's still broken. It's always between first and second gear that it struggles. Once it's past second, this has been broken for at least 2 or 3 updates and still hasn't been addressed. Yeah, one of the long line of things that is getting further and further broken and further forgotten. Yeah, any manual gear changes seem to require. I have the case Traction King quite a lot, and it. So I'm getting a dab hand at manually changing gear between first and second because you have to, which is a shame because it never used to be broken. That was broken months ago and has still never been addressed. Yeah, but it would have been a nice feature to yeah, be able to look on the headers and see the engine size to know what size header, not to build up an internal. On FS19, it was quite good. We now have different header sizes, different, even larger than we ever had before. And it's obviously becomes like before, where you need to. Well, it shouldn't be like that. In real life, you would ask. So really, the buying or leasing of headers should have some sort of guide on it. I know some headers don't work with certain um, harvesters, like in the sales I bought. What did I buy that didn't work? It was the Dominate. Oh no, it was the Rosselmash. I don't know if it was the Rosselmash header on a. Obviously, I was a very poor farmer, started from scratch, and one came up. I think I'd got the header already, or we were upgrading. The Rosselmash header wouldn't work on the Dominator. Well, it would, but it was dragging in the ground. And again, I know these things can happen. I'm not trying to say that that's not possible, because it is. But yeah, there should be some sort of a guide to assist us somewhat, I think, that would help us. I mean, and it would be rare that someone would try to put a class header on another kind of tractor. I'm not trying. I know this, I do, but that doesn't mean to say if the fittings are very similar that it couldn't be modified and work perfectly well as long as there's no difference in height or anything. Some headers work perfectly well on others. It is something I have tried on a few different models. Yes, some are quite happy, and others aren't. Right, how much have we got in? Let's have a look. Yeah, I want to fully put the 75 tons in that we can. Oh, we're nearly there. Smashing, we have a lot of digestate. We shall indeed do that. I want to put as much. Right, we are full. Okay, let's go grab that and let's put that full amount of digestate in. If we can, of course. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Not sure we've got enough room to spin around. Think we may have just about. This is not your. Yeah, this is not a tiny little trailer. This is a monster. Should be able to do it though. Yes. Nice one. That was more by luck than judgment to leave that swing space there, though. It really was. I can't claim it was through design. Yeah, it is quite amazing. The design of a really good farmyard is definitely something that does require a lot of thoughts. There are a lot of tiny little things. Placement for one, but obviously in most farmyards that's not possible. Now that's why I like start from scratch. We've got a unique opportunity to build our own farmyard designed around our fields, and that is quite a nice place to be. So yes, I'm looking forward to that particular aspect definitely. Now, let's just go and fill the other trailer whilst we fill in this. Let's not be silly. At least then we will tomorrow be hitting the ground running with our silage loading. Right, let's go back up there. Wow. Oh, of course, yeah, 67 tons. I'd forgotten. Yeah, so another 17 tons on top of this. I'm not going to look at the price for the on the slurry yard. I'm just going to be surprised badly or nicely. I think it is another product that's good back end. It's still not terrible ever, but yeah, its best prices I'm sure are in January, which is I think why we got that extra 70 odd thousand because I think we did most of the digestate. And not, it was again more by luck than judgment, but yeah, it did actually work. The other thing is we're going to need to repair the harvester bin as it was second hand. love the speed which that goes down. I don't know how much. Say, this is what's annoying me. Yeah, it doesn't used to always show you how much you got. I'm not sure if that's that. I am not blaming Giants on that one. It could be Courseplay. It could be that message Courseplay message system. I don't know why all of a sudden Courseplay felt the need to do that. Yeah, I'm going to also check to see if we have an upgrade because it's at least 4 or 5 weeks since I upgraded my Courseplay, and they tend to have upgrades almost on a weekly basis. So yeah, it may have been addressed. It might be that I've got a version that's yeah getting a little older in Courseplay terms. Right, we'll go past the end and we shall swing back round. Yes, I'm quite pleased with that. That is not bad. How much have we got left to process in the grass one? Oh wow, this is our last set. Wow. So this is yeah, we're nearly at what you know what it is. It is what it is. Amazing. See, not bad. We took all that time. I am yeah. It's obviously the one mistake I did make was obviously to oat field the grass, so we would have had a cut in. But you know, we're just going to maximise this. I'm quite looking forward to this being a bumper harvest, and then yeah, I am aiming to do the harvest this session, but I'm not doing any field prep. But I might just as I could. Yeah, with the tractors, once they've gone, we can. In fact, I think we're going to do this field first. It makes sense to me to do that. No, actually, I want to drop you, not you. Right, brilliant. Okay, now can we afford 188,000? Excellent. Can we afford? Right, let's jump over to the shop. Let's go and grab our harvester. A beautiful harvester. Ooh, 64% damaged. I do like these John Deere's. Yeah, I don't. A few episodes ago, I was talking about John Deere's and about not buying their tractors. What that is not me having a go. Some of my favourite harvesters are actually John Deere harvesters. Yeah, it's the tractors tend to be expensive for not more features. And I know some people absolutely love John Deere. Now, I like John Deere as well, but yeah, I am also all my life. Right, customize. So I don't know, can we afford 473 horsepower? How big can we go with that? That is a meaty engine. It is. Now we do need a. We're going to go for a bigger pipe. Do we need a bit? I think we do actually. Yeah. Do we need foldable? That is big. If we're going big, oh God, why? Why would I pay an extra? Oh, because it's new. I think we'll go with an older, longer pipe. I am quite happy with that. I would like to upgrade the engine, but I'd like to see how much 473 horsepower. Now we do need a hitch. Standard will do me fine. So, we do one thing I do want to do though is I do want to increase capacity. I think it's 14,000. We did. Oh no, it isn't. Wow. Trying to keep my eye on both sides. 17, 17.4. I like the idea of the 22,000 one. That was the one I thought that was the biggest, the 14,001. I was going to say, tip up Harvest Master Wyndham. Right, I like that. 22 tons. That is amazing. I think we'll do that for 14,000. Brilliant. Right, let's grab that. Yeah, I must admit some of my absolute favourite harvesters of all time have been. I do like the classes as well, but they are very expensive. Some of the John Deere's were um, expensive as you'd expect, but not as expensive as I found the classes. Yeah, so again, yeah, I'm not sort of like saying, ooh, yeah, I didn't mean it in a derogatory way, just that as I speak as I find, yeah, I'm not always having a go. Not at any manufacturer. I think they're all fantastic, and John Deere's done some amazing things. Just that some of their tractors, I've often favoured cases because I get better bang for buck in the game, definitely. But some of that's down to modded, so it's not like it's. Oh, yeah, I never looked, did I actually? 3,500 litres. Now, I think there are some better ones than that. Now, yeah, that would be what my other one would have done, the New Holland. Right, let's have a look anyway. I think we're going to lease. We're going to see how big we can go and then give ourselves the money back. This next section, yeah, in fact, I may well do. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to do this as if we're going out of the game, and then I'll reload the game without. Once we know, can figure out. I know it's a bit faffy because I'm going to have to come back and do this again once we've figured out the right size header. But I think should we go monstrous and then see? I don't think it'll do the big one, but I think it'll do the 13.7. There is a 15.2 now, isn't there? Yeah, you see, in my opinion, it should say at some point what, yeah, what torque, what horsepower can push this thing, can use it. I think that should be just the same as all the other bits and bobs that Giants have added: 4.9 tons, 15.2 meters, 10 kph, T421, whatever that actually means. I think a horsepower range would be, yeah, the way that I think that's the largest. I'm sure it is. Yeah, I think we definitely can cope with that. And I think personally, was it not got a 13.7 then? Have I missed it? Yeah, we've got the class ones. I might need to see if I did load a John Deere pack deliberately for this. So 15.2. Yeah, 13.7. I think it'll cope with that, but I don't think it'll cope with that. But we are going to have a go. So this is a dream. We'll do it the way we would all test something like this. Now, are we going to do header trailer? Yeah, I think it's. I don't think we could do not. I think with the road sizes, I'm sure we can't get out anyway. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to. So it's a good idea. So this also is going to be, yeah, header trailers. It's got its own section, hasn't it? I don't look at this very often because I'm like, yeah, terror for. And again, with these, it would be useful if it had told you what size header that can go without you having to guess. Now I'm going to guess it's going to be the massivest one that there is. But again, it would be nice to have a bit of direction. It really would. 60 foot. What is... Yeah, there's just absolutely no guidance at all on this. 12 grand. Let's lease this too. It looks very large. Right, let's have a go then. Let's do like that. I do that's 22 tons. That is really nice. Yeah. Oh, smashing. Now then, let's try not to attack the crone. Now there is a way to roll past this, but only if it's the right size trailer for the right size header. I got a small header a couple of sessions ago which just fitted on, but it wasn't the right, so therefore it didn't do that automatic thing, which I think you have to go pipe. Yeah, you know that long pipe you just bought. Yeah. Ooh. Now then, can we do it? Can we do it? That is the question. Now I think you have to just wait a little bit. um, maybe not. Or is it in front actually? I think it might be actually. I'm not. Yeah. This I've still not mastered this. I've done it a couple of times and it's jumped on, but yeah, Mr. Silly P showed this to good effect. He did know what he was doing on this particular thing, but ooh, now then, oh, swivel axle. Come on, let's put into practice all those bits of practice we just did. Right, let's see. Are you going to jump on, or do we need to manually do it ourselves? Yeah, I think we do actually. It's the wrong size, isn't it? Looking at that, it'll do. It's almost right. I think it's that Durus one into the absolute monstrous one that we. Oh, okay. I take it back. See, it does go to prove it's exactly as I keep saying. It's patience. See, it would have done it. I just had to wait. Right, I have a sneaky feeling that this one isn't going to work. I think it's the 13.7. I think this would be a fully upgraded monster. I really do. So, yeah, I'm not expecting this to actually run this. I think if we upgraded the engine to max, it will do. But I do think this would cope in its nearly 500 horsepower with the natural 13.7. But we shall test. This is testing. Yeah. If this does work, we will just lease it for today, and we will buy one at the end of the session. It'll do if it works, which I my gut says it's not going to work. That's exactly what I'm thinking it's going to be. And we don't need to worry about turning this beast around or anything like you normally do in the British ones, British maps I'm used to working on. That is a big header. That is a monster. Ooh, moment of truth. Now unfold the harvester. Yeah, I know that's what I'm trying to do. And unfold the header. Oh, why are you? Yeah, yeah, I just did do that. Oh, do you know? I've just done that twice. Right, but just because it turns does not mean that it will work, as I know myself. It's when it hits that we shall see what we shall see. Well, that looks pretty good to me. Excellent. I'm not sure if it's going to go up to full speed, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, we need to do all of our work on courseplay with this to turn on all of the settings that we always have. Right, so we want stop while unloading, activate, combine self unload, straw swath activated. That was one of the major reasons we did this. And now we need to make a course. For the last time, we should use CP1. Create job. For your position, yeah, it's all right. Smashing out generator, 2 headlands. Yeah, no, let's go 3 just to be sure. Yeah, I'm thinking of it clanging into things on the edge because it is a big beast. It is. Right, so nice one. Save the course in field 7. 7. Activate 15.7 meters. Brilliant. And first, oh, Courseplay's gone and done the glitch thing. Excuse me 1 second. I'm just going to do my key bindings. I'm just going to stop the recording for a second. I don't expect you to watch this. See you shortly.